What the hell are you playing?
Oh, just Bloodborne.
That doesn't really look like Bloodborne, man. Are you sure you know what you're playing?
Yes, I am sure. And someone worked really hard on this, okay? So just please don't be a dick. It's actually really cool. If you want to try it, I'll let you.
Well, it looks like crap, quite frankly. And the performance is absolutely awful. I literally hate...
Hi, I'm Tyler. Do you know somebody like this? Somebody who judges games based off of graphical content as opposed to the content of its character? Because I do. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a brain.
What the hell, no!
He doesn't even realize he's in my video yet. He's frozen in time. Sitting there. Very sad. Anyway, let's talk about the Bloodborne remake. I think it's really cool. Roll the intro!
Now I know what you're thinking. Bloodborne is an absolutely gorgeous game, especially at the time it was released in 2015. Why in the hell would you ever want to play a downgraded, shorter version of something that amazing? It's simple. Nostalgia. Also, everyone and their moms have been asking for Bloodborne to come to PC, and this is about the closest we're gonna get. So... And no, for those few people out there who have no idea what this game is, Bloodborne is not a PS1 title originally, and did definitely release in 2015 to critical acclaim. Hell, I would say it's a big game for developer From Software, because it mixes multiple elements from their patented Dark Souls brand with a boatload of new ideas, including rewarding the player for playing more offensively, which is hardly ever seen in a Soulsborne title. Gone are the days of blocking heavy attacks with that bulky shield of yours. Instead, why not use a gun to blast your enemies into submission before carving them up? Not to mention that Bloodborne's world is particularly unsettling in the most beautiful way. Walking down the dimly lit Victorian landscape opens up the world of Bloodborne unlike any other. It's almost like Bloodborne's world is a peaceful and gloomy place. Oh, and everything wants to kill you at the same time. Forgot about that. Not only do they want to stab you, but burn you, smash you, or cut you up into little magical pieces with their stupid attacks. Thanks, Murgo's wet nurse. I'll never forget the kindness you showed my character with your many arms and many blades. But we already had Bloodborne in 2015. What makes this remake so special, and why is it even important in the first place? Well, I'll tell you. Alright, so let's take a look at this opening cutscene here. After you've created your character, you're greeted by this lovely gentleman who basically drugs you, takes your blood, and inserts you into this hellish world. We then see a wolf beast emerging from blood, attempting to touch us before being incinerated as if he was covered in lighter fluid. Yada yada yada. Then suddenly we meet the messengers. And yes, not only do they look like Jeff the Killer and the Joker had a bunch of weird children, but they're also freaking horrifying. But aside from all of that, it captures the essence of Bloodborne almost instantly, leaving players of the original such as myself feeling fairly nostalgic of our first time jumping into the game. Obviously, it has a PS1 twist, and you turn the camera with the left and right triggers on the controller, but it's still Bloodborne. And I know what some of you are thinking. Why would someone go through all the trouble of remaking this game? It literally came out over 5 years ago. And to those people I say, 'cause it's freaking sick. And because why not? All in all, it's impressive nonetheless, no matter how you decide to look at it. It's got many of the same mechanics as the base game, and even goes about remixing some of the level layout and design to keep things interesting. And yes, don't be concerned, the funny lines are still in the game.
Oh my God, your grind, kill me! Oh God!
Now, alongside the graphical downgrade and the inclusion of those wonderful enemy sound bites, there's one thing that just screams out at most fans of Soulsborne titles: the bosses. And let me tell you now that the bosses in this remake do not disappoint. Yes, there are a limited number of them, and the game only plays until you meet Father Gascoigne officially, but man, do they look great for a PS1 game. Not only that, but listen to the soundtracks. They sound so good. Hey, You weren't supposed to see that. Get the hell out of here. But the mechanics for these bosses seem to be the same as the main game. For instance, the cleric beast is weak to fire and will pounce around the tiny arena, and Father Gascoigne's main weakness is the music box, which still makes him transform into his second phase if used a certain number of times. But what if I told you the developers of this demake added a secret little boss into this mix? One that could only be reached by exploring and maybe by looking up a walkthrough somewhere online. Listen, don't judge me, I have to get this video out on time somehow, okay? I'm not proud of it. What? I'm not, okay? Anyway, the secret boss is named Gilbert the Outsider, and is the guardian of this demake's true ending, which I won't spoil for you here. But this boss doesn't mess around, and caused me a world of hurt the first 10 to 30 times I attempted to beat him. So if you're going for the true ending, make sure to level up and get your best gear before jumping in head first. We've gone over a lot today. We've taken a look at how making something go from absolutely stunning and reverting it to a bygone era of gaming can still bring out the best of something. Not only that, but how everything from the music, boss fights, and the world building can be shown in such a way that it makes Bloodborne's demake look like a true PlayStation 1 title. Aside from the fact that it plays better than pretty much any PlayStation 1 title out there. We've also seen the hard work that the developers put into this game, and you can really tell that this project means a lot to the people behind it. This game is free, and I'm very grateful it is, because that means all the more amazing impressions it could make on players around the world. Yes, you could argue that this is a passion project, or hell, you could be one of the few people that just doesn't think it's a great game. But I implore you to please try it if you find yourself with some free time this week, or even the next, because it's beautifully done and you can tell a lot of love and care went into making this absolutely amazing title, even if it is based off of an even more amazing full game from 7 years ago. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Remember, if you did like it, to smash that like button and subscribe for more amazing content like this. If you want to go and see some more stuff from the Let's Talk Gaming series, come and click on this side of the screen for all of that awesome goodness. Want to see some of the other stuff I've done? Click this randomly selected video right here over on this end. With that being said, folks, that's gonna have to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching again. I've been your host, Ty Gamer, and I'll see you guys in another couple weeks for another Let's Talk Gaming. Bye, everybody.